All right, I'm back at Assassin's Creed. I finished the game earlier today, but the stream was so bad. There was like some sort of such serious stuttering that I just deleted the video, and I wanted to make it into a highlight because finishing this game, the main storyline, is one of my goals, and my games goes at Twitch. So I'm redoing this. I loaded a earlier save file. I'm here in Sparta, seeing all these men with their like like wearing very little clothes, wrestling here. I guess they liked wrestling back in ancient Greece. Here's a woman tending to some injured wrestler, and I was so surprised this morning because, well, one, the bad quality of the stream. I think it's something to do with this game that it uses a lot of the processors and or your GPU to such an extent. I mean, it's a beautiful game. A lot of things going on at the same time, and it used all the processors and the GPU to an extent that it just froze the stream. Although I haven't really changed any other settings. Although while I tested the recording right now, it seems to be working. So Cassandra is here in Sparta, and the game is huge. There's 2 million side quests, and there's a lot of other content still that I haven't, other storylines, other side quests, the storyline of my father in the game that I have not finished. But this is the main storyline, and this is the final quest here. And I was very surprised that this was the final quest. It's quite quiet. There isn't even any fighting, but it's nice to have reached this point because it's a huge game. I think I have 150 hours in this, and I I've almost like it was a pretty good. I gashed the surface maybe with Cassandra's sword and wonderfully realized character. Voiced by a Greek actress, and one of the wonderful things about this game is that you could choose to be her brother or her, Cassandra or Deimos. And right now we're heading over to meet your mom and Deimos. So it's really a game that I think opened the doors for a lot of people to in the Assassin's Creed franchise at least to choose the character and the character that you want to play that you feel most comfortable playing with. I have not played of Deimos, but Cassandra has been really wonderful. My favorite Assassin's Creed protagonist since was it Enzo in Assassin's Creed 2? I haven't played all of them, but Cassandra is definitely my favorite of all the Assassin's Creed protagonists so far. The last one that I liked was Enzo or Ezio, I think his name was. So right now I am restreaming this, seeing a little bit of the beauty of this game, a little bit of the atmospheric. Like you can see, it's a bluer in the distance there, and there's some clouds obscuring that mountain. The atmospheric effects in this game, and a couple of the music and the movement animations, and your bird that follows you around and can give you a view from up high has really combined to make a special video game. Not just a good Assassin's Creed, but a special video game this has been. And I promised myself that I would finish this, at least the main storyline, which is what is going to happen in a little bit. So it is a spoiler in case you haven't played or haven't finished it. I mean, it's not a huge surprise, but I promised I would finish the main storyline at least, before I played Valhalla, which is coming next month. And I'm glad that it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. I thought I was like, maybe I had another 25% to go, so it was a pleasant surprise to not have that much longer to go. It's a huge game, and there's so many good games coming out that I want to play that I have to spend a limited amount of time with these games. Although I will probably play the new game mode plus that opens up after you finish it. I'll probably continue playing this later. It's especially of a good PC. You can really see the graphical fidelity of this as something special. Ooh, I think I'm going a bit too high here. Okay. And I think at this moment earlier in the stream today, when the quality wasn't good, which is the reason I'm redoing this, when I was in this little area here, I was mentioning how Cassandra is, if you're like climber in Yosemite, who climbs Yosemite or Everest, like we landed there today with Microsoft Flight Simulator. If you think you're a really good mountain climber, I'm sorry, but Cassandra's gonna beat you, okay? Or most Assassin's Creed's protagonists will. They're demigods, you know, so it's to be expected. So we're heading to meet Cassandra's mom here, and then we'll see what happens. I might keep going a bit further. I'm happy that I'm not seeing those stutters. Now the big test is now, because the stutters happened especially when it was a cutscene. So let's see if it still happens here.
My lamb, you've been gone so long.
Brasidas is dead.
No.
Vimos killed him in battle.
And what of my son?
Cleon shot him in the back with an arrow. He fell. I don't think he survived.
Malakas, Cleon. I'll kill him with my bare hands.
It's done, Mater. I already sent that snake to the Styx.
My family. You're all I have left.
Mater,
Bravissima.
something I need to do. I need to go to Mount Taygetus, where it all began. My whole life has been spent fighting and running. Running from my past, fighting to forget. I can't do this anymore.
My heart was shattered on that mountain.
I need to put that night behind me, once and for all.
I'm coming with you.
She's running. Let's go. Oh, I'm so glad that this is not stuttering anymore. I've had so many excellent moments in this game, like really close calls in battle and in sneaking around. I wish I had been streaming this back then, but you know, it was an older computer. It didn't run very well. It runs so beautifully. 60 frames per second, 1440p. This was the beginning of the beginning.
Changed.
This is where the game
It's like I
starts.
never left.
A little bit of a rain starting here. Quite a dramatic moment for Cassandra.
Alexios!
On the edge of the world, a mother calls out to her child. Touching.
Alexios. Please.
You use that name as if it means something to me.
It's the name your father and I gave you.
Was that before or after you brought me to this mountain to die?
It was the cult. I tried to save you. I did everything. The priest told me you were dead.
And they told me you abandoned your son.
Alexios, come to me. We are your family. We can go home.
Family. Home.
Is it a little bit of a stutter starting?
My sword is
Hopefully
my
not.
family. The battlefield is my home.
I told you, Mater. He's beyond reason.
Beyond reason. Is that what you told Mother? Why didn't you tell her the truth?
And what truth is that?
That I'm the chosen one. I'm the one with a destiny. I will bring order to this world. You're nothing but a mercenary with a broken spear.
You don't have a destiny! You are just a tool used by the cult!
I'm glad you said that. Since we first met, I've been trying to figure out what you are to me. You're a weed, trying to choke and destroy everything I've planted. And you know the best way to kill a weed?
Lexios.
When I was little, I found a lion cub trapped in a snare. My friend tried to free it. That's when I heard the deadly growl of its mother. I watched as the lioness tore my friend to bloody shreds. Even in the world of beasts, a family protects its young!
I loved you!
His,
Still love you.
his logic's a little flawed.
The one you love is dead. My destiny is clear. And I won't let you get in my way.
Lexios, listen to me. You are my brother. I tried to protect you once, and I failed. I will not fail again. This belonged to our grandfather.
I guess the spear did it for some reason, huh?
We all have Alexios.
I know.
Cassandra! Wait.
Cassandra is the chosen one, sir.
Thank you.
No need for bloodshed. It's nice how the weather there, there was, it was sunshine, but it was rain. I don't remember if it actually is like that all the time, or if it was just lucky that that was the weather yeah, where you meet during that scene. Alright, wonderful. Quest completed where it all began. I got the Deimos' armors. Costa defeated, this Deimos is gone. And now, just one more thing. I walk in here, dinner in Sparta, and this is, I believe, the little epilogue of this particular storyline, which is the main storyline in Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Sometimes the face we show to the world needs to be one of strength, despite the chaos we harbor beneath.
There's more to being the best than pure strength.
That's an excuse for the weak.
I'll show you who's weak.
Oh, and there they go, to wrestling once again.
Well, at least the family
It's like a little John Rambo thing there.
I'll get more wine.
Some wine sounds nice. Back in Sparta, back a happy family. What is it? All happy families are alike. All unhappy families are unhappy in their own way.
Well, that
All
wasn't
right,
so bad,
that's
was it?
Tolstoy.
I can't believe I have a family again.
The gods work in mysterious ways. You never know what they have
Tolstoy
planned.
must have played Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
I don't think the gods can take credit for this one, Barnabas.
An urn is only as strong as its potter, Cassandra.
Urns are pretty easy to break.
Just remember, no matter who surrounds you, I'll be there. And the others are waiting for us on the ship.
Right behind you.
What is the history, father of history, whatever? Herodotus. Thank you, Herodotus. Thanks. Didn't start it. Okay, here we go. And boom! Alright, 1-2 boss. We've finished Assassin's Creed, the main storyline of Assassin's Creed, now this new game plus. I'm glad that it wasn't stuttering this time, although there seems to be a stutter there. Okay, so let me just click continue real quick. And and wonderful. Alright, I'm very happy that look at the beauty of this game. It's just a gorgeous and you can turn all these interface elements off if you want. You can actually effectively make it a you know, a movie that you play in. And there's this wonderful photo mode. Like for example, I can be here and I let's say I want to all of a sudden attack, and then I press something and everything freezes. The lighting, Cassandra, like the little poppy here. I can give you a preview. I can zoom in. I can use a telephoto lens. I can use a wide angle lens. I can go all the way down to the bottom. Or up high, up above, and this is one of my favorite features of this game. I'm going to be talking about more probably when Valhalla comes out, and I will be playing this game again in the future. I'm sure. I want to see what happens with your father. That's a different storyline where he's in Atlantis or something. And I know there was DLC for this game. I don't think I'm going to play those because there's too many games. It's too much time. Okay, but yeah, wonderful to have been in this journey. Excellent protagonist. And if you have not played this game, I warmly recommend it. It's been a really wonderful journey. Here you go. Let's do a screenshot there. And I'm also gonna press spacebar to do one in-game one. Like one is the Steam, and another one is it's an Ubisoft game, so they want, you know, things. If you take the Ubisoft one, a cool thing that happens if you go, just as a final thing here, if you go on the map, and where am I? I'm over here, and I zoom in, and I think I press was it out? Game icon, a tab. Okay, one thing, these sort of things, it gives you the really historical information about the real historical information we have about these places where this game is set. And another one, it's not showing right now, but there's one that it shows you here, all photos, my photos. Doesn't seem to be showing right now. Oh, here you go. Yeah, this is the photo I took another time. Maybe it takes a little while for the one I took right now to appear, but there it is. So if you take a photo in game of spacebar in photo mode, it actually goes on the map. So it's one of the online functionalities this game has, that you can see other people's photos. Press F3, then you can see other ones here. I'm not sure how they deal with too many photos at once. Alright, that's a quick little Assassin's Creed Odyssey stream to finish up. And thanks for being here. Now I'm gonna switch to GTA with a friend of mine pretty soon, so I'm gonna get ready. Alright, peace out.